Yo, what up? It's your boy Saigon. I'm here with my brother Da-Neek, you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn zone, straight out of East New York, Brooklyn. You understand what I'm saying? And as you can see through my brother's garb, he's a serious guy. He's not to be played with, man. When you see the bow tie, you know it's real.
You know it.
My man Da-Neek. So welcome to HipHopMyWay, first of all.
Man, thank you for having me, brother.
Nah,
First
no
and foremost, I want to, like I was thanking you offset, I want to thank you in front of the cameras of all that you've done to push the culture forward.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
It definitely doesn't go unnoticed,
Thank
man.
you, King.
We listen to them tapes.
Thank you,
You
man.
know, we definitely did. So
thank you,
yes,
man.
Sir.
And I appreciate it, very appreciate it. And that's why here at HipHopMyWay, we like to showcase new talent. Because I remember being in your stage and I just wanted somebody to see what I could do.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Yo, if you put me in, coach, like I could drop 30 tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused. And so so when we create this platform, HipHopMyWay is solely based around new dope talent who's on the way up. And because I remember being in that position. So I want to ask you, like hip-hop, is HipHopMyWay, what is hip-hop your way? If you had to break it down and define what hip-hop is to you, what is hip-hop to you?
Hip-hop, to me, it's like something that started out national, but it's a universal thing. Mm-hmm. It's something that started out so simple as brothers in the park creating a sound, and when you see it now, it's like the world is in tune.
Indeed.
Everything is hip-hop now. Indeed. So it's more of a universal culture to me.
Indeed.
You know, that's how I see it. It's the biggest influence. It shows forth power. It shows forth everything, from commercials to movies. Everything is influenced by hip-hop. So it's a universul culture to me.
That's definitely a fact. I've been to places where you wouldn't expect to see kids with do-rags and where they can't even get waves, but they got do-rags. They got do-rags with the fitted caps on, the baggy jeans, and they just emulating what they see from our culture. So you're definitely right about that. Right. So as far as with you growing up in New York, I know hip-hop is, we grew up in hip-hop. So when did you decide, or when did you know, like, I'm gonna be an artist, this is where my passion is at, this is what I'm gonna focus on, this is what I'm gonna put my time into?
Well, growing up East New York, like you said, it's just something to do. It's culture.
Oh yeah.
You know, East New York, Brooklyn, it's like everybody's rapping.
Yeah.
Me personally, I've been doing this for a little while now, but actually taking the actual music business serious, getting my business in order, try to establish an independent opportunity for myself that'll provide wealth for my family in the future. I could say about 2 years, but we've always been doing this. This music has been something that we do. You know, it's always been. Yes, sir. So
I like the fact you said independent. So that's the course you plan on staying on?
Yeah, that's the absolute course. Yes, sir.
Good thing, man. You gotta ownership is important. Yes, new artists understand the importance of ownership of your art. You know, because you will be exploited, you will be chewed up and spit out if you don't own your material.
And the control.
And the control. Yeah, and even the creative control.
That's
because, you know, that things happen. So do you feel there's I know you do, but hearing your stuff, but what level do you think the importance is social commentary in music, like what's going on in the community, or what, like, you know, politics, things of that nature? Do you think that's important to be, you know, infused in your art?
Absolutely. I absolutely believe so. I mean, it's unfortunately with our brother passing, Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
That you know, if you look at the content brother put out, that was that. It was the social aspect of it being placed into music, his ability to connect with the people, his ability to build business, motivate, inspire, keep people in tune with politics is very necessary.
Indeed.
When you're dealing with music. I mean, now, of course, music is feeling. Of course, music is soul. So a lot of times people just want to feel. But in most cases, you do need to be educated through it. In most cases, you do need to have that political sound that's to move the mind.
Indeed. Yeah. Speaking of Nipsey Hussle, like there's been a big, like his death is on everybody's lips, and you know, it was untimely, it was unexpected, but the aftermath of it is bigger than anything I would have anticipated. From Barack Obama tweeting about it to everybody from Oprah Winfrey down talking about this artist who wasn't as big in life as he's been in a week in depth already, you know, or a little over a week. So do you think the reason is that is because of what his stance as an artist?
I think, you know.
What do you think the impact, why do you think the death impacted the hip hop community on this level?
If you look at his journey, I mean, you can see his work, the work he laid out. He was around everybody. Yeah. I think he positively influenced everyone he came around. Yeah. Like he would be, and you know, that's something I try to strive to just do personally, not to mimic anyone, but just, you want to go around people and inspire them. You want, when you leave a room, that they like, yo, that brother was, I respect that brother.
Indeed.
You know, and I believe that he did a lot of that. He sowed a lot of those seeds, and untimely death coming on him, it made people respect. See, you know, Biggie Smalls says something, you're nobody till somebody kills you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
Because a lot of time, we don't respect the power hitters in front of us until they're gone. And then we got nothing else but to do but to reflect on it.
And it's funny when you said, when you complimented me for what I've contributed to hip-hop culture, because I've gotten at least 35 DMs with guys saying, yo, I just want to say I appreciate you while you're alive.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
While you're alive, I don't want to wait for something unfortunate to happen and be like, oh, look what Saigon was trying to do with his music and with the community work and everything I've been doing. So it's crazy. We gotta take care of people while they're here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I think one way, and I want to say this to the people who's paying attention, one way for Nipsey to live forever is not posting, is not saying I miss you, or post. It's by continuing to do what he stood for. It's by stop killing each other. It's about understanding the importance of black business, understanding the importance of supporting your own, understanding the importance of being independent and doing these things. So if you're not living, if nothing sparks up here to make your actions change, all you're doing is posting and tweeting. That shit don't mean nothing.
That's right.
How you make this man's legacy live forever is by doing the work.
Doing that
work
that he did.
I want to pull back off this too serious shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's cool. You know it's necessary, but
God bless Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
And you were a king. You were a king. That's a fact.
Shout out from the back end. Carpo 365 says, "What's pop inside?"
What's up, Carpo 365? What's going on? So, what do you think sets you apart from the everyday rapper that's out today? Because you coming in, the game is different than when I came up.
Right.
Now you got a lot of weirdo shit going on, trolling, internet, clout, what they call clout chasing, whatever these kids are doing. Like, what's gonna set Da-Neek apart?
Well, of course, the grind is going to set you apart. But also the way you approach it, you see how I would come in this interview suited and booted, you know, because I have to just be me. The only thing that I can do to separate me from everybody else genuinely is me just be me.
Be you.
That's the only authenticity I can give you that'll separate me from anybody else, is me just being me, because there's no one else like me. There's no one else like you.
Indeed.
So therefore, that's what is separated. And then your grind. I mean, you look at it, you'll start off in a room, 1 million rappers. What is going to get you into the room where it's only 100,000 rappers?
And
it's going to take grind. And then when you get to that room, you're going to have to grind even more. So, you know, I'm willing to put this work in.
I like that analogy. That's a good analogy. So, no, that's a good analogy. But if you can go in the studio with anybody from any genre, from any time in history, artist-wise, and collaborate. I know you just collaborated with Rick Ross on some joints, so we got Rick Ross is scratched off the list. But if you could take anybody from any generation, any genre of music, and collaborate and go in the studio, who you going in there with?
Anybody that know me know I'm going in with Nas. That's my guy. That's my guy. I'm going in with Nas.
I might go with Nas.
I'm going with Nas.
I did a bootleg song with Nas. I just made a song with Nas. Right. But then when I sat with him about it, he was like, I liked it. So it kind of made me, it vindicated me.
Yeah.
I did a song.
Most definitely.
I did a record with Nas. I just took one of his verses off and put my shit on.
That was the thing to do?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be with Nas, but he likes it or not. Nigga, we doing a collabo.
Right.
So when you're not rapping, what's a day in your life, Da-Neek? When you're not doing music, you got children, you're
I'm
a
a
father.
father,
God bless.
husband. You know, I'm working, striving to be an entrepreneur, striving to build business. I mean, it's just maintaining real life things. I'm also in the Nation of Islam, so it's like the community work. You know, I'm involved in a lot of different things as far as community-wise, and it's, you know, just being a stand-up individual outside of music. And I don't really necessarily like to say outside of me, because that's what I try to carry into the music, so I don't have to put on like a facade. I don't have to put on like, ta-da,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying? This is just me, you know?
Gotcha. So when you performing live, not even just on stage, but if you got an audience right there, and this is Da-Neek's chance to, you know, let people in the room know what he can do and why Da-Neek is unique and why they should check for more of your music, why they should check your profile, go to all this shit. Is there one verse that you got that you know, okay, I'm about to spit this, or a favorite verse that you like to go to just showcase what you can do?
I did the same thing you did, but I remixed like the Nas joint, and the Nas is like,
oh, you
and
did?
I made it Da-Neek is like, and I just love that verse.
Could the people get a taste of Da-Neek is like?
Definitely.
Yeah, I want to hear what this.
I said, Da-Neek is like a king to his queen. Sidewalk through a street, I'm like the bass line that they put on the beat. I'm like a spot to bag up for a hustler. Da-Neek is like a championship belt to a wrestler. Paint to a wall, and for instance, without me, it's like no period after a sentence. Quenching your thirst when it's nothing to drink. I'm like food for thought when it's nothing to think. Like a strong team to hold you down when it's war. I'm everything you think when the good man falls. So you could love me or hate me, dish me or rap me. You don't have to fear me, but you better respect me. I'm like the day before you free off a 10-year bid. I'm like the first day you first lay eyes on your kid. I'm like stress to a soldier, but success when he make it. It's like a cold night with no heat, but I'm your blanket. Like a flat line moving when you thought he wouldn't make it. I'm like a birthday party after they bring the cake in. New York to the east, Cali to the west. I'm like a lot of things, but I am the best at what I do.
That's what's up, man. Da-Neek is like, let the people know where they could go follow you, find you, and all those.
Most definitely, I want to let y'all know that I just put out an EP called Timeless. It's available on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. Look at it, DA-NEEK, Timeless. You could also find me on Instagram at Da-Neek Star. We working on the webpage, and you know.
And you can find them at HipHopMyWay.com.
That's right, HipHopMyWay.
HipHopMyWay.com. Go up there, vote him up, check his music out, check out his story. And before he get out of here, he thought he was getting away easy, but he's not. So this is my brother. He's a hip hop. I just heard him rhyme, so I know he's a hip hop dude. So I got to give him a little hip hop trivia. How old are you first before I go? Because
33.
33? Okay, that's you young. You younger. Yeah, you young. Cause I be going back. Somebody always like, come on, man. What you mean? You want me to name all the members of UTFO?
Man, come
they
on.
be like, man, I wasn't even born when them motherfuckers came out. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna give you one. So this should be easier for you. What year did Tupac die?
I don't even remember, bro.
You don't know what Tupac died? What year Tupac died?
I don't even remember. I honestly, I can't.
Okay, all right.
What year was it?
96.
96. I know. Forget it.
96. Okay. What was Salt and Pepper's DJ name?
That's my aunt, DJ Spinderella.
Oh, that's your aunt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my aunt, yeah. Spinderella.
Shout out to Spin.
He said that's my aunt. Okay, what other artist was on the song Ladies First with Queen Latifah? Ooh, Ladies First. Ladies First.
What was it? Oh,
I'm going to give you a hint. She's from London.
Yeah,
she got a little accent.
Know, bro. I don't even know.
Moni Love.
Moni Love. Oh, man.
Okay, now this might be too far back. I'm gonna try you anyway, cause just for sake of it.
Come on.
What rapper was MC Light's biological brother?
Man, you rocking me right now, bruh. I need to do my history a little bit more.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I gotta do
know
my hip hop history a little bit
do
more.
it.
Like
You gotta do it.
I'm taking all these L's.
That was Milk D, Audio
Milk D.
2, Audio 2.
They gonna
And you
kill
from
me.
Brooklyn.
They
And you
gonna
from Brooklyn.
kill
He
me.
made the biggest Brooklyn anthem
Oh, they
ever.
gonna kill me.
MCMI, people call me Milk. You know what I'm saying? That's a Brooklyn
You know what it
anthem.
is? I'm like
Nah, you
the
young guy,
90s and up, man.
Oh,
like
you gotta go 90s
it
and
was
up?
90s and up,
Okay,
man.
okay, I'm
95
gonna take you in the 90s. Okay. The Brat was a part of what record label?
So that.
Okay, so that. All right. I'm in the 80s with these, bro. I'm in the 80s. I'm in the 80s, man.
I should know my history though.
Yeah,
you should know the history.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna take
ask you one more question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you. All right, this is kind of 90s, but it's kind of a hard one. What's the first song that Foxy Brown was featured on?
Was it ain't no nigga?
That's
Jimmy?
close. That's what I thought too.
Oh, Paul. My
That's what I thought it was. Ain't no N-word. Nigga, we black, nigga. We say nigga.
I mean, I'm saying, I'm just saying, like, I didn't know if I could curse or
niggas
not.
don't get beat us, nigga. We black. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. I'm not sitting there like N-word.
Word or not?
Nigga. Nah.
I didn't know if it was a clean show or nothing.
Nah, I was just fucking around. All right. Oh, but it was actually I Shot Ya.
I
was
Shot
before
Ya.
that.
Okay.
The LL Cool J song.
Oh, that was the first
That
one?
was before, but it didn't come out. This is
Oh,
the thing.
okay.
Ain't no nigga came out. That's how somebody tricked me with that question.
Yeah.
But I
wow.
want this, man. Thank you for coming, Da-Neek, man. It's a
thank you,
pleasure to
brother.
meet you, man.
Pleasure to meet
Keep
you,
doing
brother.
great things.
Yes,
you look
sir.
sharp, man.
Oh,
Shout out to your
praise
brothers
I'm a
out
reflection of my brother.
there.
That's
That's
it.
peace.
Yeah.
And your brothers out there doing a great thing in LA right now with Nipsey
the
and
ministers out there.
The minister. Shout out to Honorable Minister Farrakhan.
Oh,
You know what I'm
praise
saying?
due.
All
Yes, sir.
praise due. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, man. And yeah, check out Da-Neek, man. Stay forward.
Hip Hop My Way.
Go to his profile and vote him up. Make sure y'all do that.
Let's do it.
Da-Neek, Brooklyn.
That's it.
We out.